Well, good afternoon, Steve. It's that time of the week again where we get together to have our little chit chat on the Tea and Coffee Hub. How are you doing?
Good, and yourself?
Yeah, really good. And all right, have you noticed when you go through your Facebook memories, you see different things that you've done in the past?
Yeah.
Okay, little secret here, you can actually comment on those and really boost your engagement and algorithm. But I realized something, and I've known this for a while, but it kind of hit me like a ton of bricks this week. When I very first, I look in my memories from 12 years ago. Do you know what I was doing a lot of?
What's that?
Reading books.
Oh,
I was reading, I still read a lot, okay, don't get me wrong, but I was really focusing on reading books. I would obsess about people's YouTube channels that were in business and teaching things. And as that's gone on, yes, I still read, I still do all the personal development, I'm still always learning. But instead of having to figure things out, I can now pay people to do it. And I think this is what most people in business don't realize. You can do everything you need to do in business, you just have to make one decision. Is it going to cost you time or money? And in the beginning, it was time because, when you just launch and you can't just go ahead and spend thousands of dollars. So you spend time.
right. And
So,
some people do it the wrong way and just spend money and don't
yes,
put the time in.
right. And I just think this is such an important conversation to small business owners because I think some spend too much time and
Mhm.
not enough money. Some spend too much money and not enough time.
Right.
And some look at it and go, I can't do that, so I quit.
Exactly.
So I'm curious, what are your thoughts on that? Time or money? That's your currency.
I've been preaching that for I don't know how long, and I learned that from one of my coaches decades ago.
Yeah.
And they really brought it to light, especially working with startups and small business owners. Everyone thinks, well, I just left that job. I got $100,000. I'm going to throw it all in the business, but they don't spend the time mapping out what their business should be, target market, all the things that you should be setting up that cost you zero, nothing.
Yeah.
And then they wonder why they're 100 or 200,000 in the hole now, and they still don't have a website up. They're so worried about their business cards, all these things, but yet they didn't put the actual time in to get the business going. So it does, like, I want to say waves. They kind of
Yeah.
like intersect.
Yeah. And it's also me, I have all these conversations with small business owners because I love helping them out. And they'll say something, well, I can't do that. I don't know how to, let's say, set up my Google My Business page.
Yeah.
I'm only like 3 months in. I haven't set my Google My Business because I don't know what I'm doing.
Then
Is that, and I'm talking, this is a little tiny thing.
I know it. And we hear it all the time. Like, I hate accounting. So how much time do you spend on accounting? Oh, at least 30 hours
Yeah.
a month. And you don't like it, you don't know how to do it, and it's wrong. Yes. Hire someone that'll take 30 minutes and it'll be done and done correctly, and your frustration and everything will be gone.
Yeah. One of my mentors once told me, when you're on the phones working with clients, how much per hour are you making?
Mhm.
Literally look at your billables,
Right.
figure out how much you're making. Now,
Right.
if there's something that you hate doing, they would cost less than what your billable would be.
Right.
Just hire it.
Done. That's it.
It's why I have someone who grooms my dog. It's why I have groceries delivered. It's why I have someone come do my yard work
Right.
because I can't, no, too much time. But I think, like with a Google My Business example, you and I know how many Google My Business pages have we set up?
I don't even know. A lot.
And you can pretty much do it by watching a 20-minute video
Right.
in detail,
Yeah.
in detail. But these are people who are like, well, I don't know how, so I'm not going to bother learning.
Right.
And it's a little thing that's sabotaging them. So how
But that
can we?
20 minutes turns into 5, 6, 20 hours
Yeah,
because they're so confused and overwhelmed and
yeah,
frustrated, obviously.
right. And I think that's something. How many small business owners do we have listening that they've got these little nitpicky things that just they're constantly transferring from last week's to-do list to this week's to-do list. I know I'm looking at mine and I have 2 things on my to-do list. They've been there for about 6 weeks. Why? Because they're very low priority.
Right.
And they're just things I would like to get done.
Right.
But I look at some other business and the list is ungodly.
Right.
So how do they decide if it's time or money?
I think that was always I use the Satan litmus test, and that's something I've taught business owners for years. Okay, let's calculate your hourly rate.
Yeah.
And I did this with a business owner, and they were doing around 35 million a year. Guess what he did every day at the end of the day? This will make you sick.
Go on.
For the last hour and a half of the day, he went and picked up trash.
See, in one breath, I respect it, but in another breath, he shouldn't be having to do that every day.
He did it every day, and he says, no one else will do it. And I'm like, that's wrong. He was always behind on his paperwork to the board of directors every single month because he was spending an hour and a half a day, 5 days a week. I mean, that adds up fast.
Yeah, fast.
And all I did when I talked to him, I said, let's time or money, right?
Time or money.
Who cleans the whole place? Well, the janitorial crew. Wouldn't they empty the trash cans? Yeah. Just make sure they do.
Yeah.
He's already paying it.
And it's a lot easier to talk about that and work out your billables once you're getting money in.
Right. But at the beginning, we get it.
We get it.
You got to do it. But do it smart.
Right.
And if there's like the accounting, Google My Business, website.
Oh God. I'm gonna say something that's gonna get some hate. I know you won't, but this is it. 1, you should always invest in your business name as a domain name.
Yes, always.
Always. And I also invest in things that could be spelling mistakes for my domain name.
Right.
Sneaky, but you don't have to do that. But just because you have the domain name doesn't mean you have to have a website.
Correct.
If you can follow up with people and have a conversation with people, that's your first priority.
Absolutely. The URL is critical. Even if you have a 1-page free landing page, just basic stuff, guess what? It's fine.
You know what I've done with some people? Hey, welcome to the business.
Yeah.
Contact me here and drop the email. And that was their website for like 6 months until they got someone in to come and build it.
Well, in one of my businesses, I didn't have a website. I had a landing page, just had my basic information and contact me all on one page. I didn't even have a business card.
Yeah.
Because guess what? That was not my priority. Time or money, right?
Time or money.
I didn't have the money yet to do all this. So I figured I need to maximize my time. And how can I do that? A landing page, a professional URL, email that has my URL on it.
Oh yeah, please stop using Gmail. I'm sick of my business. Here's my business email. At Gmail. I actually had someone use Hotmail on me the other day, and I'm like,
there's still
my gosh, that's still alive?
Yeah, there's still Yahoo out there. So yeah, invest that kind of money to give yourself a professional look. Okay, well, you don't know how to build a website. You can't afford it. Great. Get a free landing page, 1 page. You're good. Next.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to build it. I kid you not. Nowadays, with the free landing page, they have the AI. You put in the basic information. It does it all for you.
Oh, there's drop and drag.
All drop and drag.
Yeah.
And I think people overcomplicate this time money paradox.
Yeah. I mean, we've given them the perfect equation for whether or not you should hire someone when you've got money coming in. Mm-hmm. If I had to ask, when you first started and you were the broke entrepreneur that just had an idea in the back of their noggin, what was your favorite resource?
My favorite resource were mentors.
Yeah. And now some people charge for mentorship now, so it's not as common.
Right. And I got it for free.
Yeah.
SCORE, which is the division of the Small Business Administration. So I went there because I didn't know Butkus. Mm-hmm. I was confused, unfocused. So I got a mentor and got focused. And you know what? They gave me ideas for resources. And it was like it opened up my whole world. And the mentor I had provided me free resources. And he told me day one, you either have time or money. Which one do you have? I go, only thing I got right now is time because I have no money.
Yeah. There's other organizations like in Arizona, we have the Arizona Commerce Authority that does boot camps. Both of us have videos on their boot camps because we volunteered to teach.
Absolutely. There's so many organizations all over the world that are there to help small business owners get started. This is a
And
great way to take advantage of that time or money paradox.
and if you don't have that, let's say you're in a part of the world that doesn't have that kind of resource. Guess what? You're listening to this podcast, whether it be through a podcast channel or YouTube. YouTube and reading books were my two favorite resources when I first get started because I would literally look for a step-by-step direction on YouTube how to do something
Right.
when I didn't have the money to pay someone.
Exactly. I don't know how many do-it-yourself projects I did at home through YouTube because I talked to like a plumber. He goes, dude, I'm going to save you hundreds of dollars and it's going to take you 35 minutes.
Yeah.
Here's a YouTube channel. Go check it out. And it was easy to follow. And so I gave up time or money, right?
Yeah.
So it was worth my time to save all that money.
I actually want to bring up what I think is the biggest problem in this time on money. And we've both seen it. And I hope that none of you listening are this, is the ones that are just starting that have the ego that they're already bigger than some of the main ones. I remember one person that they were bigger than Amazon.
Yeah.
And they had 23 followers on social media and made a sale every 18 months, but they were bigger than Amazon. So why should they have to take the time to do things? And people should want to do it for them. It was this ego thing.
And we're still seeing it in many of the workshops and classes.
Yeah.
People think that they have a product for everyone and everyone should be bending over backwards for them. And it's not the way reality works.
Right. So your ego can get in the way of looking at it as time or money. And if your ego is getting in the way, you need to check that. Because that's the quickest way for you to be out of business.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I had a coach talk about an ego check with people. I mean, she laid it out and she killed people's egos immediately and it got them refocused in their business in a heartbeat. And it was brutal, but we were in a group setting and it killed it because she goes, listen, your ego is stopping your time money paradox to begin with. It's stopping your whole business, stopping your creativity. It's stopping you from getting out there. It's stopping you from being really you. I mean, she just goes on. And I totally agree.
Yeah.
The ego will kill you.
And this is where people refuse to spend the time to learn something and they don't get it done. And they spend the cycle in doing things that don't work over and over again. And then they get frustrated, not because it's not working, but why aren't people begging them for their service or product?
Right.
So you have to check the ego at the door and then figure out, is it time or money?
So what would you say, give them our listeners, our viewers, maybe the top 3 things to look at? It's like, should it be time or should it be money?
I'm going to say the 2 biggest areas that I hear from entrepreneurs where they struggle is marketing and financials.
Yes.
Those are the third one is probably sales. I have this great product, great service, but I'm not a salesperson.
Okay. Yeah.
Those are the top.
You're in business.
You're a salesperson.
There it is.
Okay. So I think with financials, because there's a lot of legal impact with financials, if you can, this is somewhere where you have to try and make it the money, not the time. Because it is far better to hire someone on a lower end. Do not go and we've done this on the podcast before. Don't go and book a CPA until you're in that realm that you need a CPA even. Unless you're really good at numbers and you're willing to take some really good direction and spend the time learning how to do your financials.
Right.
But it will be a steep learning curve if you haven't been used to it.
Yeah, it could be at the beginning too, folks. It's actually simple accounting. As your company grows, it's a different story. That's when you bring in a bookkeeper, the financial planner, all these kind of resources. You don't need a
Yeah.
CPA from day one
No.
when you have zero income coming in and just nothing but expenses going out.
Yeah. And then marketing's the other one because okay, it's a pet peeve. They just slap up, I have this product, I have this service, buy it. And it's like 20 posts of buy, buy, buy. You've seen it. And we're like, oh God,
Yeah, please stop.
stop. You're like puking on people.
Right.
But there are free resources, there are inexpensive resources.
Okay.
Hell, I give a ton of free information out about how to do marketing on my stuff without you even being in one of my communities.
Right.
There are people out there. The only thing is, you have to look at what they're saying and if it resonates, because there are different types of marketing.
Yes.
And some of them, they don't resonate with me. So I teach a different way. But there are ways to do it and learn. But you know what? It's also not that expensive. Well, actually, I'm going to take that back. What you pay for marketing is what you get.
Yes.
If you're going to pay someone a few $100 a month just to post, guess what? They're just going to post and there's not going to be any. You're not going to have top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel, CRMs, automations, all this stuff. You're not. But if you pay someone 3, 4, 5, 10,000 a month, then you're getting some results.
I just had that conversation with a business owner. They love their marketer paying $7,500 a month. Oh, we're posting a lot. And I'm like, hey, that's great. Yeah, we're getting lots of likes. Great.
Getting lots of leads.
How many sales have you made? Oh, well, they told us it'll take us like 6 to 9 months before sales come in. I'm like, you're getting scammed.
Okay. I tell people that the first 30 days, I'm completely undoing the back end of their platforms because it's all about keywords. It's all about setting it up right. Yeah. And then I say within 3 months, you're going to start to see the traction go.
Yeah.
Because it also depends on how bad it was before someone comes in.
Yeah, they had zero.
But oh God, no, 6 to 9 months is not a legit number.
That's what I said. And they're spending so much time creating these videos, doing all these things for this company that just basically takes it and posts it. That's so yeah, I'd even add on, you brought up the 2 top ones. Financial, I hear that all the time. I hate accounting. So great. Why are you doing it?
Yeah.
Stop that madness. Stop the madness. I swear it'll save you. It'll save you a heart attack and an aneurysm, first of all. Next thing, definitely marketing, because people are listening to everyone and not thinking this through what's the best for them, like you were mentioning.
And they're going for quick wins. They get an email saying $29 and they'll get you 1,000 followers.
Yeah,
do not do that. Never do that.
And then I would definitely bring in, the IT, because people, what do you mean? I can watch 500 videos on YouTube on how to build a website. Meanwhile, they're thousands of hours in and they got something that's, I don't even want to don't know what it is.
Also, don't complicate your IT. I'll tell you right now, when I first started business, guess what I had to do run my business on? This was it. I just had my phone. I did it all from a smartphone. Now my tech setup's very different.
Right.
But when I started, you do with what you have to do. You don't have to go out and buy 6 monitors and
don't do any of that.
Don't do any of that. Start with what you got and then grow.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say the IT and sales. If you're not good at sales, guess what? There are phenomenal organizations out there that will get you in that mode. And guess what? You're going to be phenomenal.
Depending on what you sell, I'll tell you right now, affiliate marketing is the jam. It doesn't cost you much because you only pay when people get sales.
Right. And folks, both Karen and I are huge fans of joint venture partners. Huge.
Yes.
And we're getting asked to be JV partners all the time. And we're asking others to be our JV partner. And people are saying yes because we built the relationship. Start on that, because guess what that costs you?
Nothing. So day one of a business, Steve. They obviously have no money, but they have time. What are the 3 things that they have to have in place in order to be successful.
First, you better have your plan because I always say, let's look at your foundation before you start putting up any building. Think of it as building a building. Same
Mhm.
thing. What's the first thing they do? They work on the blueprints and the plan. They don't put a shovel on the ground until they have a plan.
Mhm.
Granted, will it change? Will it alter? Well, yes,
Yeah. Have
but
a Google Doc where you put notes
yes,
in constantly as things change.
right. So spend that time coming up with your plan. Who's your target market? Work on your marketing because it costs you nothing. Don't
Mhm.
worry about your bloody name of your business or your URL or the business cards, what font and all that. Stop that madness. Focus on your foundation of your business.
Yeah. And the name, I've changed my business name several times
Yeah.
until it landed with the right one.
I've had many business names.
So the one you think it is today may not be the one it is tomorrow.
That's
Don't
it. And
stress about it.
as you know, I'm working on another business, and that one's actually what I've been doing. So what did I do? I wrote the plan
Mm-hmm.
first. Got my URL LLC. Plan was first. Now what are we doing? I'm building the plan. Guess
Yeah.
how much this is costing me? So it cost me $12 for the website,
Yeah. And then for you filing your LLC.
filing my LLC, $50, got my tax license, $12, and I got my professional email,
Mm-hmm.
$5 a month.
Yeah.
That's what I've spent on my company
Yeah.
so far. And
Yeah.
it's moving along. And guess what? I'm getting traction
Yeah.
by just talking to people.
Yeah. Conversation is free.
So get
Yeah.
out networks. That's part of your plan.
Mm-hmm. I would say the next one though is have a service or a product. The amount of people
Yes.
I would actually this always makes me laugh. We have so many wonderful budding entrepreneurs and they get into a mentor call with us because we have done some free through different organizations. And I'm like, Anson, what is it that what's your product? What's your service? And they look you dead in the eye and say, well, I'm still figuring that out.
That's part of your foundation.
How your foundation, you need to know what service you're providing or what product you're selling. What is your item that you're going to retail out?
Yeah. And if you're thinking, oh, I'm a service-based organization, folks, you still have a product.
You still have a product. It's your service.
There's ebooks, there's so many other products. And guess what this can cost you? Thank you, Karen. She tallied it all up. There it is. A big old zero.
Zero. What would you say the third thing that they need to have in line? They've got no money. They're just starting out.
Oh, partners.
Mm.
I know you in one of my businesses. When I built my foundation, before I started building everything else, I went out and found key partners to put in my business. Because you know what I realized? These people knew something a lot more than I do in those areas, and I need them. And guess who they need? Me.
Yeah.
So I did service trades. I would trade coaching and consulting for, well, accounting services,
Mm-hmm.
IT services, mentorship services, all these things.
Yeah.
I needed these people because I knew I cannot build it by myself.
Yeah. And if you don't know people, get into networking groups.
That's it. Oh,
just don't drop and run.
right.
This is the biggest mistake people make when they get joined in a networking group. They throw up a post about their business and how awesome they are, but they just run and they don't interact with people.
Right.
Conversation is your key thing.
Got to get out there and network, make a connection.
Yeah. And when's that moment when it becomes money, not time?
Oh, that moment. Well, that's when you need to be the salesperson. Now you can sell without selling because I learned that
Mm-hmm.
years ago because I said the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a salesperson.
Yeah.
Bull hockey.
Yeah.
So I learned how to sell without selling, and it became so easy. I was like, so I perfected it. And guess where I went? I went to a professional sales consultant
Mm-hmm.
to teach me how to really do it even better.
Yeah. Because selling isn't that slimy sales stuff anymore.
Was it? Yeah.
No, because that has a bad rep. It's
Right.
about questions and listening.
Yeah. And I had no money at that time.
Mhm.
So I negotiated through my partner. So it was like a spider web of I'm doing it for this guy and this guy to pay for this guy. But that's how I had to do it because I had no money, but I had time.
Mhm.
But I needed that experience and knowledge to fulfill my mission of my business because I already built the foundation.
Yeah, exactly.
There's many ways to do it too. I'm not just saying,
Yeah. There's so many things out there. Just people have this one track mind that this is how it's done.
right.
It's not.
It's true. It's like buying a business. Everyone thinks, well, I have to have all the money up front or I got to get a bank loan. It's like, no, you can get super creative. I bought businesses like, here's like 5% down and I'm going to make a monthly payment like rent
Yeah.
and and I own the business.
Yeah. There's so many ways around it.
So many ways around it.
So I'm just curious on our listeners, is it that you want more time or more money right now? Or is it that you're in between the two?
Mm.
Because you can be in between the two. And everyone says, oh, I need more money.
Well, we hear that all the time.
We hear that all the time. But the thing is, are you at the point where it is the money you're focused on, or are you focused on the time? It's a reality check you have to have with yourself.
Absolutely. And guess what? By building all these things in your business early, funny, the money comes and time opens up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when you
It's-
hire people to do the things you don't like to do, wow,
yeah.
time really opens.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, when you, I always joke about this because me and you were serial entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
The time opens up, and what do we do?
Find how to fill it.
It's where we're involved in, we become partners in other businesses with other people as well, because we have a skill that they need, and then we get a dividend. So just
But
be
we're
aware,
using
once you
our
get to that
time.
point,
We're using our time to make residual money where our fingers aren't in it and we're not spending the time on it.
mhm,
At the beginning, yes. Put the time in, guess what? Then we back off, money comes.
yeah. So just because you get the money doesn't mean you get the time.
Right. And it's how to utilize your time. And this is where I would say that mentor, coach, advisor, accountability group really comes in because how many people have you met, Karen, are so busy being busy? They're busy, too busy to be busy, to not be busy because they don't have time because they're so busy.
Oh my God, the busy being busy is a problem. We need to do a whole other episode on that because I
Yes.
think this is the
It's
number
a
one
crutch.
downfall. I've done it though.
I've done it.
We all have. It's realizing it.
But we're seeing so many startups, so many new business owners busy being busy on things that are not being productive in their business. Remember,
Yeah.
time or money, time or money.
And money. Well, I'll tell you one big thing though that everyone needs. This is time. And we have so much gold in all these episodes. And you can do it while you're driving or anything like that, just listening to these things. So make sure you like and subscribe and share this with other people that need to choose time or money, because we might actually be able to help them get an aha moment.
Absolutely. And let's hear from you. No, which is it? Time or money?
And tell us why. Don't just go money, 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 money. Everyone wants money.
We all want.
Be real.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll talk to you again next week with some more insights.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for joining us on the Tea and Coffee Hub podcast today. We hope you enjoyed today's conversation and it left you inspired, equipped, and ready to take your next step, whether that's in life, business, or maybe both.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss future episodes and connect with us online and in person. Share your thoughts in the comments section. Until next time,
Keep sipping,
keep growing
take action.
and stop making excuses.